Okay, what we're going to do today is one of the biggest problems we find with metering is crossed phasing, either in the voltage or in the CTs. So what we're going to do today, we've deliberately crossed the phases on the CTs and the voltage, and I'm going to show you the simple way to test at the meter box. So the first thing we're going to check here is the voltage phasing, which is quite easy to get wrong. Now, as you know, if I go red phase to red phase, I'll get 0 volts because it's almost a short circuit. So let's have a look. If I go onto the red phase at the main incoming and I go to the red phase connection on the meter, I should get 0 volts. But I have 414 volts. So I know that I'm picking up the wrong phase. It has been crossed over. So let's go now onto the middle phase, the white phase, and I have 0 volts. So this one that's connected here into phase B should be in phase A. And that's a simple way to test if you've crossed the phases on the AC, which is quite easily done if all the wiring is red. Now we've actually thrown in another fault now. What we've done is disconnected one of the phases because you need all 3 phases for this to work properly. You can either measure across the phases or line to neutral. I'm going to measure line to neutral on each of the phases now. So we're going to the neutral here, and I go into phase A, and I've got 239 volts, that's correct. I'll go into phase B, I have nothing. Okay, that means phase B is disconnected. And phase C, yep, 239 volts. So I know that somewhere along the line, and I don't know if you can see down here, move the camera down, yes indeed, one of the phases is disconnected. But you might have just gone on to the insulation or something. So now I'm going to show you how to correctly do the CTs to make sure you get the correct phasing. Now first of all, bring your attention to this is the main incoming cable here, so we've put the CTs over the main incoming, and that's basically between grid and absolutely everything else here, okay? They must be rated to the switchboard, so if you've got 100 amp switchboard, they need to be 100 amps, and the secondary must be 333 millivolts, okay? Next, the arrow, there is an arrow on these CTs and must point away from the grid to the loads. And finally, you do need to get them on the correct phase. We have deliberately put them on the wrong phase to show you what happens in the solar cloud. So you've got basically red, white, blue, ABC, red, white, blue, ABC, goes from left to right, and the CTs in the top go from right to left, A, B and C, and they are marked on the cables, so you shouldn't get them wrong. Just make sure you get the correct phasing and everything will be fine. So now we've actually put the CTs on the correct direction here. In this case, yellow, phase A, green is on phase B, and red is on phase C.